Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in to the restaurant show, and we have Lobster. Hi Chef, how are you?
Doing well, thank you.
This is Chef Herb, and he is from the Salty Dog, the wreck of the Salty Dog Cafe. You're that whole area of South Beach, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
You do it all.
Absolutely.
But in November, Wednesdays is
Turns
Lobster.
into Lobster Night.
I love it. I love it.
We do Lobster Night at the Rec, 4 o'clock till 9 o'clock.
Okay.
If you go on our website at saltydog.com, there's a lobster hotline. You can call that number and reserve your lobster.
Yeah, because you probably need to. I
Yep.
mean, yeah, it's definitely not like. Well, what if we decide last minute to go?
Last minute to go, we always order enough so that we have, but to guarantee it, the Lobster Night, but not a necessity.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay. And this is who's this guy?
Well, this is Larry.
Owner, yeah.
we named him Larry.
Okay.
Larry the Lobster. He's a £1.25 lobster.
Okay.
Live whole Maine lobsters. We get them in on Wednesday mornings.
Oh wow.
And yes, it's $18.99. It comes with au gratins.
Okay,
Potatoes and vegetables.
we're gonna plate that up in a second. So, so this is what we start out with.
Yep, and we ended up, what's funny with lobsters is they almost have their built-in, when they're cooked. If you take some salted water and get that up to a boil, put your lobster in there, and the lobster actually floats when it's ready.
Oh,
so you don't
okay.
have to keep on or wonder
Checking.
when it's ready. So
I get nervous when I put it. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
And then, but then I'm like, oh, but you taste so good.
Right, exactly. There's some people that say a very humane way of doing it is if you rub on their the crest of their head there, it messes with their brain signals and it makes them kind of numb.
And then it just confuses them, and then they don't know what happened to them.
Exactly. So if
that's
that
what
makes
they
you feel
do.
better before you.
That's what Chef, they do that to every single one of them. They talk to
Exactly.
them. It's all good. It's humane. You're delicious. Okay. Let's hide him and not show him his cousin.
Let's put it back over here.
And show what the real deal is.
Right.
Okay, so this is what we end up with.
Yep, we have the cooked lobster here, and I'll show you how we present this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we'll put the let's put the sides on here first.
Okay, wait, and I want to get this because if I was eating there, I have to put on my bib, right? I love
Absolutely.
It. Don't mind
Doing
me.
on Wednesday nights and bibs
And everyone's
everywhere.
wearing these? I love it. And again, lobster hotline or call. Okay, so what do you do while I'm tying myself here?
Bibbing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of the au gratin potatoes here.
I don't think that's going to stay on me. Okay.
No.
We'll just pretend like I put that on. Okay, so this is what comes with it already.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And it's $18.99. It's from 4 until 9. It's all night.
All night.
Or
4
till the
till 9.
lobsters last.
Yep,
I mean,
exactly.
Okay, because you get them in fresh. These aren't frozen that they're pulling them out of the freezer. They came in fresh. They order a certain amount.
Come in live and kicking.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. And what I do here is I'll take the tail and give it a little twist.
Oh, you made that look so easy.
And pull that out.
Okay.
And then I'll take my knife and cut right down the middle of the lobster tail. Like that.
Okay.
So when I present it, I'll open up the lobster tail.
Okay.
Just like that.
Yep. And now this, and I know some people get grossed out or whatever, but that green, or sometimes there's an orange, or there's a yellow.
Yep.
It's like kind of like the fattiness of it.
Yep. This one's called the tamale.
Tamale.
Yep. And it's I believe it's the liver. It
right.
is the liver.
Yeah. So it's.
Right. Exactly. From if you're living in Maine, if they saw you wipe that out of there, you'd get shot.
You would be like, that's the best part.
Right.
I love that part. But yeah, some people don't. So don't get freaked out. But that's something that will either be in there or won't be there. So,
right, absolutely. And the female lobsters will have a egg sac, a row on there too, which is a delicacy too.
It definitely is. I think try it. Just try it.
Exactly. You have to try it.
Yeah. Okay, so you made that part easy for us.
That part's easy. This one, what I like to do is I'll pull the top of the head a little bit like that, so that when it's like this, it kind of stands up.
So you are getting the whole thing, though, right?
You're getting the whole lobster.
Wow.
So what I'll do is I'll take the this part.
That's awesome.
And put it on like that.
So impressive.
And then with the here, let's get that out of there.
Yeah.
And then with the other ones, yummy.
I love it.
is I'll take my knife and go in the.
Oh, so you're gonna start it out for a little bit for us.
I start them out for them.
So you're not having like a hard time cracking it or whatnot. So you're gonna start it out. Okay.
Exactly.
That's good to know.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Watch out! Get some on you.
I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. Go ahead. Oh wow! Now that is a meal. And the nice thing about I think Lobster Night is everyone's eating them. So you don't have to feel conscious that you're like cracking stuff, and
Yep.
it's everyone's having a good time. Everyone has the bibs on.
Absolutely.
Everyone's dunking it in the butter. I mean, you have to have that butter.
Exactly.
I love it.
And everybody's into it. So you're kind of
Yeah.
like watching each other crack it open, and
yeah.
how do I do this? And you get a lot of people that never even seen a lobster before.
Oh yeah. I mean,
So
it's not.
makes it fun.
We're lucky that we can get them and we're accessible to them, and then you guys get them flown in, which is fantastic. But yeah, this is definitely, I think, a Wednesday tradition for some
Absolutely.
people. You must have some of the same people coming though.
We have regulars come in almost every Wednesday.
Yeah,
And-
I bet.
Yep, and the following comes in. They got people that come in into town to visit, and they all come in for
Of
lobster
course.
night.
I was just going to say, how about large parties? How are you guys at can
Oh,
you?
perfect with
Yeah,
large parties,
accommodate
yep.
large parties pretty easily. That's awesome. Because I know that is a fun thing. Get a group of friends. If you have visitors coming in, that is definitely a good way to show them a fantastic foodie time and having lobsters and cracking them down at the wreck.
Exactly.
And then so also, I know you guys have events coming up on the weekends. I know you have some great oyster roasts.
Yep.
And of course, we can't forget it is that time of year. Pretty soon, it's going to be shopping time. So keep in mind what? What are you guys? What are you? I mean, you're known nationally across the world for what?
Right, come down and get a couple dozen T-shirts.
Yes, exactly. They do, and you do come out with some new styles, don't you?
Yep, around every holiday, and we're constantly coming out with new shirts.
Right, and there's new
So,
shirts, and I know that there's because it is almost. I can't even believe it's already
Flying
almost
by.
that time of year. So
Yep.
definitely keep them in mind for the oyster roast, and of course, lovely lobster night, $18.99.
$18.99 Wednesdays.
At
The
the
Wreck
Wreck.
of the Salty Dog.
Perfect. And real quick, is Salty Dog Cafe open right now? this time of
Cafe
year?
is open for lunch and dinner.
Okay, so if you
the Wreck's just dinner.
Yeah, so if you need to go out there and you're out there and you would like to have some lunch, make sure you stop by and see his great staff out there. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we'll be back in just a moment.